A very good morning, everyone. I, Miss Laveena Dsouza, Assistant Professor in English, welcome you for the one more episode of Wisdom Bite. Yesterday we were discussing on speak English fluently, and today I'm going to continue on the same topic. So in yesterday's video, I had given a technique how to speak English fluently. So that was the first technique, that was copying or by imitating others, that we learn to speak English fluently. So today I am moving on to the second technique or second tip. So what is it? This is getting conscious about our mistakes. So, usually, what happens, we can identify the mistakes when other person speaks to us, right? But we are not really able to identify our own mistakes. So, initially, when we learn to speak in English, we fail to do this. So what are the different tips can be used to find out our own mistakes? So first one could be, we can ask if we are speaking to our friends or if we are speaking to our teachers. So we can ask them to correct us. So when we go wrong, either maybe in the part of pronunciation or in the part of grammar. So we can ask them to find out our mistakes and tell us where we have gone wrong. So one more is if we are so hesitant to tell them, ask our friends or ask our teachers. So here what we can do is we can record when we speak. So there we can understand where we are going wrong. So here we can listen to the recorded audio and we can get corrected by ourselves. So this can be the first tip or first step where we can recognize our own mistakes and get conscious about this. So seeking feedback from others also will help us to improve our mistakes and we can get improved by ourselves. So when we are doing this, using these steps, maybe seeking feedback or recording by ourselves, we need to be very patient. Why? Because learning something new will take a lot of time. So it will not happen sudden. All of a sudden, nothing will take place. So this will take certain time. Okay. So here, what we have to do is we need to be very patient about our improvement. When you know that you are making mistakes when you are speaking and when you are aware of that, so what you have to do is you can write it down. So what are the mistakes that we make in a sentence? We can write them down in a notebook. That also will help us to get reminded about ourselves. So you might have observed we use and or so many times, maybe we're using 100 times and so on. So when we write it down, our mind get conscious when we speak. So these are the tips or simple tips that we can use in order to improve our English skills, or we can be a fluent speaker. In order to become a fluent speaker in English or excellent speaker in English, the only key to success is the constant practice and willingness to learn. So, only this will help you to reach your goal at the end. So, I would like to stop here. This is all for today, and we'll meet you next again in the next video with one more tip. Until then, stay tuned and thank you so much for watching.